Dining Show. We're in the kitchen with Corporate Director of Food and Beverage, Gregg Carano, here at the Eldorado. And you got a grin on your face because you got some awesome things you're going to cook for us.
Because I got some things that people really don't like that much, but I guarantee if you cook these at home, you're going to love them. They're served at the Roxy. This is going to be a fried calamari with a little sugar orange glaze with a little candied almonds and fresh mint and a little roasted pepper.
You know, that sounds like a dream come true.
What we're going to do is we're going to start off, Sam and Lise, we're going to caramelize some sugar, all right?
So that means basically melt it and get it to go a little bit darker, right?
Yes, it's got to be the color of my skin.
Okay, well, that's an easy way to measure.
Now, Greg, if you want to try this at home, what's the heat? Do you do this over high heat?
The high heat, yes.
Okay.
I got it up as high as I can go, and it's going to caramelize really quick.
Look at how quickly.
Yeah.
That's melting.
Look at it just melt.
You know, for those of you who aren't aware of Greg, Greg is a classically trained chef, too, so it's always a treat when he cooks because this isn't just someone in the kitchen, this is a really good chef in the kitchen. And Greg, you're really good at doing things that people want to try at home. You're good at making it simple enough that we think we can do it at home. Anyway.
You can do this at home. It's really simple. You know, that people really like seafood and shrimps. And not too many people like calamari, but you always eat the calamari at home. You know, when you go out, I say go to your favorite seafood store and buy some calamari.
Well, you know, the kids love calamari. My grandkids go crazy every time they get a chance to go out, and that's the first thing they order.
You know, everybody always eats the calamari with marinara sauce, marinara sauce, you know. And this is a big twist on it. It's served, Jacob here in the Roxy, our new chef in the Roxy came up with this dish, and it's truly spectacular. He comes to us from Stars in San Francisco. He worked up at a number of different restaurants in Truckee. As you can see, we are at the color of my skin. What I'm going to add is a cup of orange juice.
Orange juice?
Now you can see how it just all crystallized, and don't freak out about it, because I did it yesterday when I kind of go, oh my God, look at this, it's never going to melt. That sugar will melt again. Now we have to reduce this, look at it on the back of my, we have to reduce this by 70%.
You know, first time I ever did a caramel, I didn't realize that it would go hard and then melt again, and I actually threw the dessert away. And the guests were Lisa and her husband.
I don't remember you doing that. Sam, did you make it again for us?
No.
Well, I want to redo.
Sam, you gonna invite me over too?
Anytime, anytime.
Yeah. Have Greg and Lisa and John and I. We'll make the dessert.
Yeah, no pressure on me.
Yeah, two professional chefs, Greg and his wife both.
No, my wife, she can do some cooking.
Oh, we did. Do you remember, Greg, a couple years ago? She did a wonderful seafood.
Yeah, it was a lobster dish.
Lobster dish. Yeah. That's how she met my dad. That was the first time she cooked for my dad. My dad goes, oh my God, Greg, you're in trouble with this woman. She's Sicilian. She's killed lobsters that are alive over tomato sauce. That lobster fradiallo is awesome too.
I don't think Sam and I will ever forget her breaking those live lobsters in half and dumping them into the pot. We had to warn our viewers.
It was fun though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And delicious.
It was tasty.
Oh boy.
Look at this.
Have you turned the heat down a little bit?
No, I just turned it all the way up.
Oh.
Because I want this to reduce in our segment here today. I wanted to cook quick. We come over to the calamari. All we're going to do is lightly dredge the calamari.
What are you dredging?
It's a little cayenne, a little paprika, a little salt and pepper.
Now, is there any flour in that?
A little flour,
it...
yes,
okay.
thank you. Lisa's always here to keep us in line.
No, I just want to try this at home. I want the details.
A little salt and pepper. Get most of the flour off. Don't lose any calamaris.
Oh.
And this is only going to cook for 45 seconds.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That
the biggest problem with calamari is people usually overcook it.
It gets tough, doesn't it?
It gets really tough.
But boy, if you catch it right, it's just tender as can be.
The oil's at 40 degrees, 400 degrees.
Ooh.
So that's really flash frying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
Now, Greg, for folks who don't have a deep fryer, could you do this in like a cast iron pot, a skillet or something,
yes,
or would that be hot enough?
Or your little fry daddy.
Fry daddy.
That's what I got at home. I got a little fry daddy. One thing people don't
Fry
do
Daddy.
is they don't, whenever you fry something, make sure you salt it when it comes out, right when it comes out.
Now, why is that, Greg?
It just kicks it up a notch. It just brings it brings the food to a new height.
Oh gosh, that really was quick. You're right.
And you're serving these in Roxy, right?
Thanks, Greg.
We're serving these in Roxy, yes.
Still got a ways to go here, I think.
Oh my God.
That's all right, we can go.
Oh, yeah, you have to follow these. This is delicious. You could eat this just as it is, Greg. It's wonderful. Tender. You got a good do on it. Perfect.
I'm gonna add some roasted peppers to the calamari, some candied almonds,
Oh, that is so tender.
Not good.
some fresh mint.
Now, fresh mint, that's an interesting addition.
Yeah, and there's so many flavors in it. Pour this right over it.
I can't wait.
I know, that just
Toss it.
looks so good. Look, and it's pretty too. Look at all the colors in there.
It is beautiful.
Toss it. Bring your fresh mint over here.
We're just standing here in awe. Like, oh, when can we eat?
You're gonna be able to eat really
We
quick.
really are. We're not speechless very often. Greg, that is beautiful to look at.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. I love the dark caramely color of the calamari too.
Waste not, want not.
Don't waste it. Top with a little candied almonds.
I love watching Greg cook because he's not afraid to put his hands in his food.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a
My dad can't
chef.
stand it. My dad wants me to wear my gloves.
Oh,
Okay, the biggest thing about eating at the Eldorado and at Roxy is tasting.
Thank you.
oh yeah. You got your fork?
I got my fork.
Whoops.
I don't mess around. I know my bite's always bigger than yours, Lisa. I've been watching you.
Well, I'll have to catch up. Oh,
There is a party going on in my mouth.
Is that wild?
there
That
are
fresh
so many.
mint?
The mint really comes through.
But a little bit of heat from the cayenne too.
Oh, but that
And the
glaze.
sweet from the orange juice. Right, that's a masterpiece.
I gotta tell you, you've got to come in and try the calamari at Roxy at the Eldorado. It is sensational. All the food at the Eldorado is sensational, but this one, man, we're just gonna keep eating. Thanks, Greg.
This is an appetizer, right?